Hey Ranger fans, my name's Nash Crawford. Alongside me, Tyus Hill, Gray Wilson for the final Jesuit Dallas basketball broadcast of the season and Tyus and I's high school career. Tonight, the Jesuit Dallas Rangers will be taking on McKinney Boyd and the Broncos in the final matchup of District 9 6A play. The Rangers coming off of a buzzer beater victory from a layup attempt by Eli Steger as time expired. Looking tonight, the seniors and Gavin Perryman starting here. Darryl Brown, T-Monk Simons, Eli Steger, Luke Placido, and Gavin Perryman. Steger picks up a foul in the first 3 seconds of the whole game.
Looked like a tie-up to me.
Yeah, it looked like a tie-up overall. Nonetheless, though, McKinney Boyd will start with the basketball. The Rangers coming out with some fire. We saw 4 seniors starting tonight. Coach Hill wanting to make sure the appreciation is shown. And what better way than that to get the start tonight? Lucido and Monk are going to run the top of this 2-3 zone for the Rangers.
Travel.
Good defense by Luke Lucido caused number 11, Kerry Alexander, to mishandle the ball and get a travel going. T-Monk will bring up the ball here for Jesuit. Lucido with it, high screen Brown, finds Steger top of the key to Monk. Another high screen. Darryl trying to free up some room for these guards. Lob attempt and slam down by Darryl Brown. Good pass from T-Monk. And the seniors are getting excited here tonight early. 7:20 to go, and we've already seen one and only Jesuit Ranger oop so far this year. And what a better way for it to come than tonight.
Gotta love to see that successful offense.
Yeah, starting with an early, powerful slam and a steal from Eli Steger. Almost turned it over, found Perryman though, and he's pushing tempo. Perryman skip past Monk. One more, Lucido, corner three, put up! Just long, good shot though from Luke. Darryl tries to go for the rebound, can't grab it. Rebound goes the way of Radley. Rangers pushing tempo early, trying to get some of these momentum plays on their side. And Jackson with it now, going through the defense, Monk there to cut him off. Jackson, Alexander seem to be the 2 ball handlers here for Boyd. Alexander puts up a 3 from deep, and it's good, 3-2 the score here.
We're seeing the Rangers start out with the usual 2-3 zone. That one, just a deep 3. Nothing we can really do about that.
Coach Hill really going to do his best to force Boyd to take these deep threes. Lucido, another 3. Corner, put up. Just long it in. Good rebound, though. Eli Steger goes up from the same spot. He hit the game winner yesterday. Gets 2 more to go. Takes a 1-point lead.
That is called great offense by the Rangers.
Great backside rebounding from Eli, setting up the Rangers for another opportunity. With it here, Jackson trying to go inside, found Alexander. Rebound, it goes Brown. Rangers another rebound opportunity, pushing tempo here, Perryman. Crossover move, goes by Alexander, finds Steger in the paint, goes up for the layup and finishes. 2 more go the way of the senior.
Great offense again by the Rangers.
Really good job so far finding the open man and getting those backside rebounds so far the key as the Rangers go up 6-3. Steger now guarding Jackson out on the perimeter, backs up, gives it to Lucido.
Rangers trying to force deep threes from McKinney Boyd tonight.
Yeah, if they can get those deep threes on every possession, Jesuit will definitely secure a win, as not high percentage shots and a miss there from Alexander. Rebounded, goes to Perryman, and Jesuit's pushing real quick, real early. Perryman found Monk. Monk tries to go inside to Eli, hustling on the floor, both teams, and ends up going the way of Boyd. Here now, Jackson, in and out move, pulls up 3 in Lucido's eye, hits nothing. Rebound, Steger.
Rangers are playing really well so far tonight.
Coming out strong here tonight, like you mentioned, Tyus, and we're going to see how Jesuit's able to keep this crowd and momentum swing in their favor as the rest of this game continues. Lucido corner, drives baseline, gets ripped, looking for a foul. No call, though. Jackson with the steal.
Rangers need to keep up with those hard drives to the basket.
Good defense from Lucido, making him drive inside. Brown with the block!
Get that out of here!
Got recovered, though, by O'Brien and hits a 3. Darryl with a nice block, but 3 points go the way of Boyd. Monk and Perryman, the 1-2. Here, Darryl with it, top of the key, goes inside, goes up for the layup, can't finish. Just right around the rim, rolls off. And now Boyd, again, trying to push tempo here. That's what both teams really trying to do early. Get some quick points, deep 3 attempted from Alexander, off. Brown with the rebound.
Boxed out Steger a little bit on that.
Jesuit so far done a good job on the rebounding side of the basketball, giving a lot of opportunities the way of the Rangers.
And from what
I'm
going to see, what I've seen so far this game, regardless of what the score is at the beginning of the game, this is going to be a fun one. We got a lot of energy due to the fact that it's senior night. Just a lot of passion in this game tonight.
Darryl Brown goes for Colin O'Brien's three-point attempt and blocks it.
Get that out of here.
Darryl with 2 blocks early. Lucido pump fakes, finds the cutting Perryman. Jab step, back Lucido. One more. Perryman, corner 3, put up, and knocked down. Gavin Perryman off of a Luke Lucido feed. 9-6, Jesuit up 3:20 to go.
That's what you'd like to see at any level of basketball. Great offensive play.
Smart passing, always going that one more. And Jesuit's been able to find the basket early and take a 9-6 lead. With it here, Alexander trying to go up on Brown. Good defense, though. Forces it back to the perimeter. Jackson resettles at the scores table. Lynn and Hatzman looking to check in. With it now, Alexander puts up a 3. No good. No rebounding, though. Monk hustles for it. Cito grabs it. Slows down. Finds T-Monk. High screen coming on the right side from Brown. Good defense from Boyd. Ball tipped in the air. Goes off the leg of Jackson.
Rangers need to find a way to combat this aggressive press. They've been doing a good job of it so far.
Monk and Lucido check out. Hatzman and Lynn check in. Perryman to inbound, finds Hatzman. Good cut from Perryman, trying to free himself up, but good defense brought by Dylan Drake. Lob pass tipped away, and then Alexander tips it right to Brown, who puts up a mid-range shot, gets air, and now Alexander gets it, pushing 3-on-3 here. Pump fake, O'Brien goes in, charge. Brown sets his feet and gets a blocking call, though. Looked like he was able to set his feet in time. Tough call in those quick situations. But the blocking foul going to go against Brown.
Yeah, that's not the easiest of calls in that situation.
Darryl really did all he could there. What Coach Hill loved to see is trying to take charges. That's not going to be. Coach Hill's not going to be mad at Darryl for that one.
Good job from all Rangers to get back on defense, making it an even transition or break.
Slings the free throw.
Matt Bowman into the game here for Boyd. Second one up by O'Brien, knocked down. So Alexander just checked out, but checks right back in for O'Brien. 9-7 the score.
Rangers seem to be slowing their pace a little.
Coming out with some heat early. Pulling it back now. Brown tried to get the lob in from Steger. Only got a hand, though. Ball tipped away, recovered by Alexander. Tries to push. Nothing going for him, though. Stevens to Madkins. Back to Alexander.
The Rangers' number one goal on defense tonight is to force those deep threes constantly.
Good defense from Lynn and Hatzman, causing Madkins to lose his dribble, but able to recover his Boyd. High screen coming from Bowman. Hatzman able to go right over high with it. Stevens pump fakes, finds back Drake. Good defense from the Rangers, drawing out this Boyd possession. High screen coming, Alexander. Lynn able to get through. They trap the ball handler. Lynn with the steal. Pushing tempo, Lynn going over Stevens. Ball gets ripped out of him, but a foul called. Going to be on the floor. Rangers to inbound from the baseline. Scores table, Coral and Moore checking in.
Great job by the Rangers to extend that possession on defense.
Yeah, did a great job of bringing that trap while we were on defense, causing that turnover. Now we get Lynn on the line.
Great thing is about slowing Boyd's pace. The more you slow them, the more turnovers you might force.
Especially with the way those top two zone men have been playing so far this entire year. Really able to get a lot of steals. Hatzman to inbound lobs to Steger. Shane coming around the screen from Moore. With it now, going in on Drake. Portal with it. Good defense from Alexander. Forces him to draw it back out, but mismatch here for Eli. Switched back, though, from McKinney. Steger, top of the key, finds Hatzman. Moore cutting through the paint. Portal comes off a double screen with it. Hesitates, pulls up from the top of the key. No good. Hatzman with the long rebound, though. Gets it, puts up a floater, and sinks it. Shane with 2 points.
You like to see that.
Score.
You like to see that from Shane. Great effort.
Yeah, good to see those rebounds again. So far, we've talked a lot about tonight. Jesuit rebounding very well. And on the offensive side, gotten some few extra opportunities. Gone both ways of the Rangers getting those 4 points. Lynn is all over the place on defense, playing a really good job at the top of the key, along with Shane Hatzman, forcing these Boyd ball handlers to be uncomfortable. Puts up a deep 3 from the corner, knocked down by Madkins. Rangers purposely letting up those threes. They know McKinney will not make those in comparison to all the layup attempts. So Coach Hill happy with the way their defense has been playing. Only up by 1. 8 seconds to go. High screen coming by Steeder, trying to free up Hatzman. Hatzman goes in, finds more. More going baseline. With 1 second to go, someone's got to put up a shot. Just no attempt at all from Jesuit. Going into the second quarter, 11-10 the score. We'll be right back. Welcome back here, Ranger fans. Hatzman gets it in from Lynch. Didn't finish my words. To the top of the key now, Lynch. Playing a 2-man game. Hatzman going baseline. Trying to look for the stiff. Can't find him. Portal with it. Pump fake on the 3. Goes in. Nice jab step.
Called for a travel.
Looked like he was able to take that gathering jab, but called the travel against him. So Rangers turn it over to start this quarter.
Rangers maintaining the 2-free zone on this defensive possession.
We're very wide. We see Cordell and Lynch playing all the way on the 3-point line. Good attempt from Alexander, unable to finish over Moore.
Good effort by Moore on defense.
Good move by Hatzman. Alexander's going to pick up a foul.
Great effort from Hatzman tonight.
Shane's playing a really good ball game so far on the offensive and defensive side. Like you mentioned, Tyus, good job on that zone, really forcing the ball handlers to do some uncomfortable things and getting some turnovers in the process. Portal tries to go in on Madkins. Good defense, though, from him. Portal's going to have to find a man. Getting pushed all over. Smart play from Will. Throw it off the leg of the defender. Stays Ranger possession.
The Rangers need to move the ball a lot more if they want stuff like that to happen a lot less.
And we saw it earlier. Rangers getting some good perimeter movement so far. The second quarter started off a bit slow. Lynch top of the key. Moore coming around.
Fake the handoff.
Lynch going inside. Tries to go up for the layup in. One. Finish from Reed.
That is what hard drives to the basket will do for you.
Good job from Reed. Lynch able to finish the front half of the end one. Gives the Rangers a little bit of momentum when we saw it kind of drying out to start this quarter.
Not something we typically see from Lynch, but when we see it, it sure is great, especially when it brings some momentum into this crowd.
Lynch misses the free throw. Cordell tries to go for the rebound. Good bots out from Alexander. Yeah, Gray. We don't really see Lynch much on the offensive side of the basketball, but those spark plays from him when he's hitting, it's really good for this Rangers offense as everyone's able to really add these points up and extend a lead with it. Madkins, deep three-point attempt, no good. Lynch on the backside rebound, hands it off to Lynn.
Great work by the Rangers on defense yet again, forcing a bad shot.
Hatzman tries to find Cordell, tipped away Madkins. Bounce pass, nice from Cordell, one more, Lynch, pump fakes. Goes inside, back to Lynn, one more Cordell, pump fake. Back to Lynn, good job by the Rangers. Didn't want to force, Lynch puts up a three, that's short. From the corner after a lot of ball movement, Rangers wanted a shot, Lynch put up a corner three, unable to convert. A really good job from Rangers.
Great movement from the Rangers, so they should try to continue it.
Lynch a little bit off his zone, put up a three, Stevens, no good, long rebound, tipped, Hatzman grabs it.
Shane
with numbers.
Another one.
Yeah, with numbers. Jesuit pushing. Stops in his tracks, finds Lynn, corner, one more Lynch. Drives inside, tries to go up, looks like he got fouled and he will go to the line for two.
Great effort by Lynch with those hard drives to the basket. That's what we want to see tonight.
Lynch taking it inside early. Twice now, and he'll go to the line again. A full five-man substitution coming for Boyd. Lynch puts up the first and knocks it down. Roy checking in for Will Cordell.
Interesting strategy by Boyd to switch their entire lineup.
They're actually going to call the free throw off. Looked like it could have been a lane violation. So Reed does step over the line, takes the point away from Jesuit.
He's going to have to try this one again.
Put it up. Lynch looks long, and it is. Hustling for the rebound, more unable to grab it. Goes to Reedy. Like you said, Tyus, a whole new 5 in for Boyd. Good movement. Looked like a travel, though, from O'Brien. Not called more, just a one-hand interception. Pushing it himself, finds Reed. Reed slows it down to Hatzman. Shane with it on the left wing. Drives inside. Bounce pass. Tries to find Lynch. Good defense. And good hands from Lynn now.
Great recovery by Lynn.
Goes in. Looks like he got stripped, and he did. Turnover goes the way of Boyd. Roy able to get another steal. Back and forth so far tonight. Lynch with it. One more. Camden pump fakes. Tries to find inside Lynch. Good post move. Goes up. And Reed can't finish. Good move, though. Coach Hill's happy with that opportunity. Rangers just unable to convert off 2 straight steals. Pump fake. Jackson goes inside.
Foul call.
Foul called on. Looks like Cal, and that's going to be who it's on. Got him for a push. First one on Cal. 3 team fouls on the Rangers. Inbounding Alexander. Lobbed into Reedy. Reedy able to get it. Puts it over more. Unable to convert. Rebound goes Lynch. Rangers with numbers. Lobbed it in. Hatzman to Roy. Roy goes up. Loses it. Finds Lynn. One more. Hatzman with it. Corner pump fakes. Goes inside. Skip past Lynn. Corner 3. No attempt. Rangers moving it all around. Not taking any shots unless they're super comfortable with it. Foul goes against Alexander.
The Rangers seem to be doing very well in the glass tonight. Better effort than what I've seen this entire season. It's great.
Rangers ball movement also just all around, like the essentials of the game have been exemplified by the Rangers right now. Really putting on a show on the passing department. Just haven't really shot the ball when they've had opportunities. Rather pass it up for something else.
Rangers having a very tough time finding good shots.
Good defense from Boyd Monk with it. Lynch goes inside. Good move. Has a mismatch. Puts it up. Can't finish. Reed's getting some good looks inside. Unable to convert with it now. O'Brien chops. Finds Reedy. Puts up a wide open 3 attempt, and he barely grazes rim. Lucido hustles. Finds Roy. Roy can't grab it. So Lucido with the hustle play. Can't find the way of Jesuit.
Even though it didn't work out for Jesuit on that possession, that was still a great effort play. That's what you'd like to see. That's a good way to close out your career. Playing very good defense and also playing with great effort.
Steger, Brown checked in for Lynch Moore.
And the Rangers have had some open shots, just not necessarily ones we're accustomed to taking. And that's what causes the second guessing, I think.
Yeah, we saw Lynch taking a majority of those shots, which not necessarily a bad thing. We just haven't seen much of it this year. And him going inside. Rangers on that lineup also didn't really have many shooters on the court. Really, the dominant one would be T-Monk, but with it now, Reedy. Goes inside, good move by Reedy, unable to finish. Brown hustles for the rebound, finds Steger.
Great rebound.
Love to see the 2 hands from Brown. Corrals it, Lucido with it. Going inside, skip past Roy. Jab step, puts it up, tipped out of his hands by O'Brien. Boyd playing some really good defense. Brown, top of the key, 3-pointer, up, no good. Reedy with the rebound.
Rangers need to maintain the great hustle and effort on defense.
Jackson puts up a 3, can't finish, and an extremely late 3-pointer. Foul called against Steger, and he'll go to the line for 3. Is Jackson. On the scores table, Perryman gonna look to check in.
The Rangers have been held scoreless as of the last 3:24 in this game.
Jesuit with that hot start in the first quarter. We saw just some momentum plays, pushing fast breaks even when they weren't able to convert. And it's really taken a step down now as the Jesuit tries to settle into the flow of this game. Second one knocked down. Perryman checks in for Steger. Third one, no good. So he makes 1 of 3 from the line. Jetson, Perryman with it here.
Great box out by Gavin on that possession. Very good box out.
Lob pass receiving. Perryman skipped Lucido. Doesn't want to force a three-pointer. Goes inside, good pass. Roy able to finish, good find from Luke.
Great inside effort by Roy on that possession.
We've seen the Rangers force it on the inside with their guards and wings. Unlike, really, it's been a perimeter style from Jesuit this season, early only using Brown effectively on the inside. Slapped away from Darrell, picks up another foul. Darrell got a bit of the hand. Good angle from here, let me see that. And Moore's going to check in for Brown, that's his second. Inbounding here for Boyd Alexander.
Rangers trying to force Boyd into making a bad decision on this possession.
The top 2 zone men, Roy, Monk. Good job from Camden to close out on Alexander, tips it away. Able to be there now, Monk. Closing out on Jackson, goes inside, tries to go for the layup attempt, and able to finish is Radley. Goes over Lucido and Moore, and gets the and one opportunity. Now headed to the line.
Brown seems to be heading back into this game.
Lucido picks up the foul against him. So Moore checks back out. Gonna take a quick sub seat on that first one, and Jesuit most likely just looking for some more rebounding help down low, especially on this free throw, with it only being a 1-possession game.
Top goal for the Rangers in this free throw is to box out.
The first one and only one by Radley knocked down.
Rangers seem to be slowing the pace on this possession.
Monk, Lucido, they're going to set their offense. Monk in the corner, puts up a 3, and it's good. T-Monk Simons off a feed from Luke Lucido. Senior to senior connection puts the Rangers up 4.
That's what Coach Hill would like to see a lot more of tonight.
Good job from Lucido finding 2 open men in the first 5. Offensive foul going to be called against Jackson. Good job from Camden to keep his arms straight up, go right up in the body.
Roy maintained good defensive position on that play. Held his verticality.
Rangers set up their offense. Monk. Lucido now finds Perryman. Perryman puts up a 3 in the eye of O'Brien and able to knock it down.
That was cold.
So with 1:15 now, O'Brien guarded by Monk closely on the perimeter. Jadson wasn't even looking at the ball. Stolen from Roy. Pump fakes, goes over. Jadson hits nothing. Should have gone for the skip for Perryman, wide open. So Jesuit had an easy opportunity. Lucido with a steal from the behind.
He redeemed himself
Good
this
lob.
time.
Roy finds Perryman for 2. Good job from Jesuit, getting some easy steals.
Rangers need to maintain this great physicality on defense.
Gives them some easy opportunities. Here, Jadson gets it inside. Brown going straight up. Really good job from Darrell. Jadson throws up a crazy underarm shot, unable to go. Some of the best defense we've seen Darrell Brown play all year. Going straight up, using his height to his advantage now. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Jesuit up 23-14. Gonna hold here for the final shot. Monk guarded Alexander coming out on the defensive end. .11 to go. High screen from Brown. Perryman with it. Gets a foul called against Alexander, going too much with the body.
Alexander didn't hold his verticality.
So now Perryman will go to the line for the 1-and-1. That's 3 on Alexander already in the first half. So
that could come back to be big.
we saw him, the 6'4" sophomore, getting heavy playing time in this first half, and with 3 fouls against him. It's going to be interesting to see what Boyd does. Perryman knocks down the first of the 1-and-1. So a 10-point lead extended out for Jesuit. We saw them go scoreless for about 4 minutes earlier this quarter, and since then, able to get a lot of points on the board. Moore gets the rebound, can't finish. Perryman inside, ball gets tipped off the Boyd defender. So Jesuit's going to have 2 seconds left.
Rangers need to drop a play for this.
Into the game, Brown. Jesuit's going to call a timeout so Coach Hill can draw up this 2-second play, and we'll be back. Welcome back, Ranger fans. So Lucido going to inbound from the corner. A little bit of an interesting inbound position here. Perryman comes off the screen, gets the 3-point attempt. Looked like he could have gotten fouled. No call, though. Good closeout from Drake. So they'll go into halftime, 24-14, the lead. Make sure to stay tuned at half as we have a guest, and Mr. Jack Fitzsimmons will be on the air with Tyus and I, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, Ranger fans, for a little halftime chat with Mr. Jack Fitzsimmons. Mr. Fitzsimmons, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and it's good to be with you guys. I'm enjoying this game.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure for you to join us tonight, and a good game we have on our hands as Jesuits up 10, 24-14. We saw a little bit in that start of the second quarter for about 4 minutes. Jesuit went scoreless, but really in that second half of the quarter, bringing out some big defensive stops and getting some easy transition buckets.
Yeah, I think that the energy for Jesuit has been good all game, but we just had a tough time scoring. We were getting good shots against Boyd's man-to-man defense, but nothing was falling. But as you said, in the last 2.5, 3 minutes, the Rangers hit a couple of nice threes. T-Monk hit one, and Kevin Perryman, and then scored there at the end. So it was a nice finish to the half for the Rangers.
Yeah, Jesuit was able to get those easy transition buckets, and I know I'm a firm believer of just seeing the ball go in the basket bring some momentum to them, and T-Monk hitting a 3, along with Gavin pulling one right in the face of O'Brien. It's just some of those confident plays really bring the momentum back on their side, and with senior night in the crowd being energetic, Jesuit has a lot going in for this second half.
Yeah, I think, one of the things that I've really noticed tonight is, I know the Rangers have had a tough year in some ways, and it doesn't really matter what's going to happen tonight. They're not going to be a playoff team, and I know that's hard on these guys who have worked so hard. But I think the energy's really been fantastic from the beginning. A lot of enthusiasm. You could tell the team gets along well together, and I really respect a group that comes out in their last game. And even though it's senior night, technically there's not much to play for, but they're really playing hard for each other and for the fans here, and so I really admire their effort tonight.
Yeah, it's been great. Just looking ahead for next year, you're big man on football and basketball with a new district realignment. What are we looking forward for next year's football and basketball squad?
Well, I mean, it's there's no doubt we've been in a very tough district. All the districts are tough in their own way. I think, in the years that we've been in the UIL, that I've been calling football games and coming to so many basketball games. Of course, I was the head coach when, for some of our early years in the UIL for basketball, and it's tough when you never have a night off. No disrespect to some teams, but in all the other districts that we've been in, we've had plenty of tough games, but there's always been maybe 1 or 2 teams that just aren't quite as good. And, in the district we've been in the last 2 years, and we were also in that district, I believe, in 2009 and 2010, man, every night's a battle. It really is. And so, we showed last year in basketball, this year in football, we could certainly handle that with some of our better teams. But I think what we'll see is the Rangers probably more competitive in all sports from top to bottom and just be able to compete. And that's what we're looking for, to compete well, win district championships, make the playoffs, and then see what we could do in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure, especially this year. Jesuit kind of not rebuilt, but have to reacquire some talent. Only 2 or 3 returning guys, 2 new seniors, and the rest all from the JV squad. So we've really had to see Jesuit fill in this void of obviously the last few years, a great basketball team with
Yeah.
a lot of talent all over the board. And next year, I think it's going to be very interesting to see the amount of depth that we were able to have these past few years come back into fruition against teams like Lake Highlands and Bertner and Richardson, when Richardson's been playing some really good basketball as of late. But
They have been, and there's some natural rivalries there and teams that we've been in the district with before throughout our history in the UIL since 2003. And, you know, we're used to playing those Richardson schools, including Lake Highlands, as you mentioned. We've been with Irving before. We'll be back with them, and so it should be a lot of fun.
yeah, it's going to be great next year for both football and basketball programs, along with just all the other sports in a new district, some new competition and new faces with some old foes. And with the last minute 30, Nash Crawford and Mr. Fitzsimmons will be signing off for my last halftime. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Hey, listen, it's really great, and I want to congratulate you and Tyus for all the hard work you guys do. You both helped us out on some of the football broadcasts as well with Tom Walsh and myself, and it's really fun to see your interest in broadcasting. I know I've talked to both of you about it. You're great kids, and you're doing a good job, and I'm very, very proud of you. Congratulations.
We appreciate it, Mr. Fitzsimmons, and we'll be back in a minute for some game time.
Thank you, Mr. Fitzsimmons.
Welcome back here, Ranger fans. Loud crowd, great energy to start this second half with the Rangers up 10. A little bit of confusion on where Jesuit's actually going. And it's going to go the way of Boyd. So a little bit of a miscue for the referees, but nonetheless, this second half of the final game for the 2019-2020 season.
This has been a fun season broadcasting this.
It's been great. Mr. Fitzsimmons, Tyus and I all had a chat over halftime, and being able to do this is such a great blessing for both of us. I know it is for grade 2, so we'd just like to extend our thanks to Mr. Brian Montgomery, our sports information director, for giving us the platform as Boyd scores 2, for us to be able to do something that not many people get to do, especially this early on in their lifetime. So again, with gratitude and thanks to Mr. Montgomery.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Montgomery.
24-16 the score after Boyd was able to make an easy layup. Attempt Monk going baseline. Pump fakes, finds Perryman off the screen. Great open shot from Gav, unable to finish though. Good play from Jesuit.
Rangers getting good screens, getting good shot opportunities, but can't take advantage of them.
Unfortunate they haven't been able to convert, but some good looks overall. With it now, O'Brien. Good job from Jesuit to trap in the corner against Radley, and now Perryman with it. Good pass to Lucido. One more to Monk. Cutting Brown, no look into Darrell. Goes up for a skyhook, and he baits it off the glass. Good move from Darrell Brown over Sean Radley.
Ah, the skyhook.
We haven't seen much of it as of late, but we saw him start it off this season with hitting those skyhooks left and right. So good to see Darrell back to his old ways. And a three-point attempt on the way from Alexander, and he knocks it down. So with 3 fouls on him, Coach Jeremy Josie is confident that he won't pick up any more and not get any more foul trouble.
The Rangers need to drive hard to the basket right at 33.
26-19, sits 20 in this third quarter. Eli pump fakes, goes up, unable to finish though, over Stevens. Good job from Stevens to set himself for a charge, made Steger pull up from an ugly floater and unable to go. With it now, Alexander wants another three-pointer, and it's up and good.
Rangers need to get this guy in foul trouble and quick.
Kendall Alexander with 3 on him. Gonna see how Jesuit's able to stop this three-point barrage early in this half. Brown with it on Radley. Gonna go to work. Pump fakes, finds one more. Steger, three-point attempt, up. No good. Perryman tries to go for the rebound. Good rebounds, though, from McKinney Boyd.
Rangers need to start going after number 33 on this possession.
Alexander, you can tell, wanted to pull up for a 3, but good job from Monk and Lucido to close him out. Inside now, Jackson. One more Alexander, one more Stevens. Again, inside now, Jackson. Steger set his feet for his charge. If he would have just fell, he would have gotten the call against him, but he didn't. Timeout going to be called from Jesuit as an early Stig only cuts the Rangers' lead to 2. Welcome back, Ranger fans. Monk receives the inbound to bring it up from Steger. So, 5:20 to go here in the third. Foul called against Stevens as trying to get the lob to Steger.
Nice work by Steger to draw the foul.
Going to be inbounding here. Perryman. Got no one open. Got to lob it into Brown. Tipped out of bounds by Radley. Boyd's on an 8-0 run right now in this last minute 30 to start. This half, Jesuit unable to convert, and their last 6 shot attempts going 0 for 6.
The Rangers just need to answer.
Perryman lobs into Brown. Brown with it on Radley. Gonna have to dribble. Finds a man in Steger. Finds Gav. Gonna reset here. Perryman on O'Brien. Tries to go in. Pulls up from the free throw line. Nice fade away. Gav and Perryman. That's just a nice stroke of a jump shot. And he gets 2 for the Rangers to stop this skid.
That's the answer you like to see from the Rangers.
Perryman in complete control of that possession. Just a very nice jumper and a good stroke to get the 2. Inside now, Stevens trying to go to Brown. Brown tips it out of the hands of Radley. Goes off Lucido's and stays the way of Boyd.
The Rangers have to ensure in this possession that the ball stays out of Robinson's hands or Alexander's hands.
Yeah, Alexander's been shooting the clip very well. We saw him come into the second half with a spark, hitting 2 threes, cutting the lead. Deep 3-pointer attempt from O'Brien. That's off. Perryman with it. Gets it in stride. Gonna push here. Guarded by Alexander. Dribble moves. Trying to free him up. Seeger has a mismatch down low. Brown goes in. Throws up a floater. Can't convert. Should have found Eli down low, but
Looked like Alexander pushed a little bit, but
nonetheless, with it here, Boyd. Now down low, Jatson skips to O'Brien. Pump fakes. Goes inside. Brown sets his feet for a charge. Forces a floater. No good. Steger. Good rebound. Finds Monk. 3-on-3 here. No one in the right corner. Finds Perryman. Monk misses the pass. Thought Gav was going to be staying there for the 3-point attempt. A little bit of a miscue.
just a slight miscommunication.
Good push, though, from the Rangers. We like to see early that fast break opportunity. That's the easiest way to get points. Caught by Coach Hill constantly. So now 3:50, 28-24 the score. Jesuit still up by 4. Perryman, nice steal. Going straight up. Gets the rip from Jatson. Now Perryman guarded by O'Brien. Blows past him. Foul called against him.
That's clearly a foul. He absolutely hacked him on that play.
Moore checking in now for Darryl.
Fun fact here, Colin O'Brien is the cousin of our friend in sports information, Christopher Jackson.
Well, there you go. Nice fun fact as Perryman hits another three-pointer.
Nailed it.
So we saw Jesuit go scoreless for a minute. Swapped it right back. Now McKinney Boyd is scoreless for the last 2. On a 5-0 run is the Rangers. Perryman 3 for 4 of his last three-pointer attempts. Monk with the steal. Steger tries to hustle for it, but grabbed by Alexander. Didn't want a foul called against him. But Alexander had an open man in the corner from Jackson, but didn't look up. Couldn't find him. Lobbed in. Radley going on Lucido. Foul's going to be called on the floor.
Boyd not exactly thrilled with that call.
I feel like in a situation like that where, you know, Radley's got a good, 7 inches on Luke. You got to let him play a little bit down there, right?
Yeah.
It's a little bit tough for Luke to guard somebody like that. Nonetheless, though, foul called against Connor Moore. Good defense from the Rangers. Perryman hits the ball out of bounds. Rangers playing a good job on the inbounds defense. We've seen that so far tonight. Really haven't given Boyd any of their drawn-up plays, just having to lob it in. Lucido is even guarding the lob. Alexander with it, guarded by Steger here. He's been hovering around that three-point line, wanting a shot attempt. Hasn't been able to find it, though. High screen coming. Bowman rolls off, guarded by Moore. Here comes Stevens, finds Bowman. Bowman to O'Brien. O'Brien, good jab step, frees him up from the mid-range jumper, can't go. But Bowman with the rebound, throws it up, can't finish over Moore and Perryman. Moore forces it to Hatzman, and he has a nice dribble move, frees him up. Shane slows it back down. O'Brien playing the tight defense.
Shane needs to get out of it.
Finds Lucido, puts up the 3, looks off, and it's good! Looked a bit wide, but Luke knocks down the three-pointer.
Alexander kind of got into it with Steger after that play.
Looks like it's going to be a double warning. And then a timeout call from Boyd. So Rangers on a nice run, 34-24, back up by 10. We'll be back. Welcome back here, Ranger fans. Alexander going to bring up the ball here for Boyd. He goes inside. Lucido, good defense, finds Madkins, goes inside. Steger wanted the steal, tipped off his hands. Good help side from Eli.
Rangers need to keep that aggressive defense up.
With it, O'Brien, good move. Hatzman goes flying off the pump fake, but can't finish. Is O'Brien, good rebound. Bowman able to get everything tipped by Moore. But another rebound by Bowman, and he gets the 2 points.
Rangers got to react to that.
Perryman wide open three, puts it up, looks good, just a bit short. Tipped off the hands of Alexander. Stays the way of Boyd though. Checking in Steger. Brown now with the Twin Towers and Connor Moore and Darryl Brown in the game. Rangers, there's no way they should lose any rebounds here.
They got the height advantage.
.3 seconds in the lane. I don't think we've seen one of those this year, but 3 seconds called against Bowman.
Yeah, that's the first time I've seen that this year.
Hatzman gets the inbound from Moore, and the play's going to be run through Gavin.
Rangers taking it a bit slower.
Hatzman going baseline. Good defense from Alexander. Finds Perryman. Good drive. Finds Brown on a hard pass. Brown goes up into the man of Bowman. And he'll go to the line for 2.
Oh. That is great work by Brown getting the free throw line by the use of the hard drive to the basket.
Yeah, Perryman threw an absolute laser beam of a pass to Darryl. I don't think he was expecting that. Good move from Perryman to get to the basket, but didn't take the layup attempt, rather looking for the pass. Puts up the first. Brown, short. Rangers still up 34-26. The second one up and good from Darryl Brown.
If at first you don't succeed, try again.
Very good life motto there, Tyus. I totally agree. With it now, Alexander going to work on Brown. Good switch back by Lucido. Puts up a 3 over Luke's head, and he knocks it down. Good closeout from Luke. Not much to do there. As we see Boyd hit a few of those three-pointers throughout the night, just putting it over the heads of the defenders.
That was cold-blooded.
Brown lobs it into Moore. High screen coming from Darryl. Had Moore on the roll. Couldn't find him. Perryman wants some more spacing. Going to work now on O'Brien. High coming Moore inside to Brown. Brown looked like he could have gotten fouled, and he finally does get fouled on the floor.
Great work by Darryl once again to draw that foul.
Foul's going to go on Madkins.
As this third quarter comes to a close, Rangers are hoping to leave it with some momentum.
Handoff.
Perryman, good moves, trying to free up some space. Guarded by O'Brien. Switched off, skip pass, finds Lucido, loses it. Rangers with 30 seconds, unless they have a wide open attempt, which they do from Luke. Lucido puts up the 3 and 1. Could have been the opportunity, hits the 3 though. Lucido hits the 3 over Madkins, gets him right back. So the Rangers go up 38-29. Three-pointer forced by O'Brien. No Ranger there to get the rebound.
That was the only choice Moore had.
More fouls. On the floor. Got to push on the rebound, so 12 seconds to go. Will Jesuit be able to get a steal and another basket? Lucido's 3 clutch for the Rangers. Extends that big lead already. Moore jumps in with O'Brien. O'Brien puts up a weird shot. Hits nothing. Brown with it. Perryman has 6 seconds to push. 1-on-2. Perryman lost some more. Moore goes inside for the layup and finishes. 40-29 the score going into the fourth. Jesuit killed that quarter. And we'll be back. Welcome back here, Ranger fans. Gavin and Perryman doing a phenomenal job tonight. 14 points on 50% field goal percentage. So overall, Gavin Perryman being a main driver for this Rangers offense, as well as finding a few assists along the way and good rebounds, allowing the Rangers to push and get some easy buckets.
Meanwhile, for McKinney Boyd, their leading scorer is one of these Alexanders.
It's actually both of them.
Yeah, they both have 6.
Both K. Alexanders with 6. Both sophomores. Are they twins? Who knows? Perryman gets it in from Hatzman. Lynch on a good cut. Find of a good feed from Perryman, but just unable to grab it. Good cuts, though. Nice to see the Rangers started off strong early.
Rangers need to get those opportunities continuously.
40-29 the score. Darrow switches on that screen. Good job. Bleeds another blocked three-point attempt. Perryman with it.
Get that out of here.
One on 2. Bounce pass. Lucido tries to go up. Tries to throw it to save it. It was a little bit of a bad pass and a little bit of Lucido being too far under the basket. So unable to convert on that opportunity. 40-29 stays the score. Reedy finds a nice pass to Matkins, unable to get the block. Darrell. So 40-31 now. Jesuit gives up that easy layup. Brown goes inside of a nice layup right around Bowman.
That's called getting big bodied.
Good job from Darrell to get to the basket and finish around the rim. Brown switches off a screen and gets his third blocked three-pointer of the game. Layup attempt by Alexander. Lynch gets a foul called against him.
Brown said, get that out of here to that shot.
That's his third three-point block of the game, and in total, his 4th. So, good job from Darrell, being a big presence on the defensive end. Alexander puts the first one up and gets a nice roll.
Now he is the leading Alexander on board.
Second one up, good as well. So Boyd gets 2 freebies. 42-33 now the score. Press brought by Boyd. Hatzman's going to go one-on-one with Kerry Alexander. Blows right past him. Resettles. Good crossover move. Gives him space and finally breaks the press. Lynch top of the key. Double team being brought by Boyd. Finds Brown inside. Loses the ball.
Reach and foul.
Foul's going to be called on Dylan Drake. So Perryman's going to be inbounding from the baseline. Brown with it again, going up on Drake, and one. Darrell Brown goes to the line for the last half of the and one opportunity.
Great finish by Brown.
We've seen him go up with that finger roll layup attempt and finish around the rim. And overall done a really good job here tonight. Darrell with 9 and 5 blocks with 5 rebounds and 1 assist. So, you know, a weird stat not seeing Darrell having double-digit rebounds, but getting a lot of blocks overall. The back half of the one-and-one is knocked down, so 3-point play converted by Jesuit. 12-point lead at 45-33 with 6 whole minutes left in this game. Lucido routing Kendall Alexander. Perryman, able to get there, tips it. And a foul called on Gavin Perryman. Wow, looked like he had all ball there. Interesting decision to get the foul called against him.
I didn't really see any contact there.
Weird angle we had from being behind the play, so nonetheless, foul called against Gavin. Good defense by Lucido on Alexander. Moving around the perimeter, Boyd. Lucido gets his hand in there, can't get the steal. Alexander goes inside, throws up a floater, and foul called against Luke now.
That's just a tough position for Luke to be in on that possession. Having to guard the bigger offensive player.
Second one for Lucido. 2 shots now for Kendall Alexander. First one up, knocked down. Brown and Munt come in for Lynch and Hatzman.
The 4 seniors lineup is back.
Gonna see if Coach Hill tries to play these guys the rest of this game. Stevens gonna sub in for the shooter. Second one at the line. No good. Rebounded goes Timon's way. Saw him get up for a rebound.
Rangers have 23 rebounds on the night.
Good pass played from the Rangers. Munt receives it. Good job by Boyd setting his feet. Gets the charge called against him. Munt had a nice Euro step move. Looked like Alexander may have stuck his leg out to get the call. Nonetheless, goes the way of Boyd.
Alexander comes off a little gingerly.
Stevens brings it up here. Rangers now running man. Perryman loses O'Brien, goes inside, good feed. Down low. Steger fouls. Radley going up for a dunk, and he doesn't get it to go, so he'll go to the line for 2. Radley with the first, no good.
Missed it long.
Steger's got 3 on him. Second one short, but goes the rebound to Radley. So after missing both free throws, McKinney Boyd's going to have an opportunity to still get points on this possession.
Lucido just got his ankles broken.
Darrell almost with a steal. Alexander step back 3, puts way up, doesn't hit anything. Ball goes out of bounds, stays the way of Jesuit.
Alexander tried to imitate Luka Doncic with that shot. Rangers need to move it forward against that press.
The layup able to go for Boyd. Perryman with it now, 3-on-3 opportunity. O'Brien coming from the behind. Doesn't get the steal. High screen, Brown, good job. Perryman, Euro step, goes up, blocked away though by Sean Radley. 45-30 sits the score, 4:30 to go in this fourth quarter. Radley going in on Steger, good job keeping straight up defense. O'Brien pump fakes, gets Darrell to bite on it, good feed. Goes off the hand of Radley and goes out of bounds.
Great work by the Rangers defensively. Forcing that turnover.
Darrell finds Eli Steger just to break the press. After a questionable pass, Steger tips it to Perryman. Crazy offensive possession here. Lucido corner 3, puts it up. Oh, in and out. 3-pointer, unable to convert. Boyd now pushing tempo. Good job by the Rangers to get back.
Rangers need to slow the tempo.
Alexander forces a 3-pointer, no good. Munt gets the rebound. Spin move, frees him up, 2-on-3. Steger with it. Gets fouled by Alexander. That'll be his 4th.
Steger has been getting defended aggressively in the last couple of possessions. Rangers need to keep moving the ball forward against the press, though. It's less effective if you can move the ball past the press.
Steger got that full court pass, and really Jesuit was just forcing. So we just got lucky by going to the free throw line out of a messy possession. Steger in and out, first free throw. That's just tough from Eli. 45-36, 4 minutes. Madkins going in on Munt. Good job staying straight up. Pass dropped by Jackson and stolen by Jesuit.
Once again, great defensive hustle by the Rangers to force another turnover.
Jackson bites on the pump fake. Lucido wide open corner three, knocks it down. Luke Lucido hits a clutch three-pointer. 48-36 the score.
Luke Lucido, 3 of 7 from the three-point line with 9 points.
Sean Radley finds Madkins for a deep forced three-pointer. Darrell flies in for that rebound. He's pushing. Double dribble going to be called against him. So it goes back the way of Boyd.
Rangers need to play very carefully the rest of this game while maintaining that aggressiveness on defense.
The We Want Liam chants are breaking out here. Ranger faithful 11 to see Liam McColgan hopefully get some minutes, but I already talked to him. Unfortunately, he's not suited up. Three-point attempt on the way. Reedy can't get it. Foul going to be called against Jackson. Reaching in on Brown.
That's kind of Boyd's only option at this point.
Trying to fight for some aggressive opportunities, getting a little bit feisty down low in the paint. And it's going to be picked up a foul for Brown to go to the line.
Brown is 10 points so far tonight. Playing very well on senior night.
Doesn't have a huge offensive impact tonight, but on the defensive end of the basketball, 4 blocks, 6 rebounds. They're all doing a really good job on that end of the basketball.
He's been an absolute wall on defense.
Boyd's really forcing this offense, trying to go quick. O'Brien over now. Madkins going inside Jackson, goes up, skip pass back to Reedy. Reedy forces a three-pointer short. Perryman, the only one on the rebound. O'Brien finds Jackson, he resets. No one there to cover Madkins, puts up a deep three, no good. Monk gets the rebound. No one behind him. No look pass, finds Eli Steger, goes up, reverse layup over O'Brien. Good feed from T. Monk, good finish from Eli Steger on that fantastic transition opportunity. Lucido, good defense on Madkins, goes in, gets a steal, saves it, finds Brown. Brown with it, pushing Perryman. With it, goes in, inside, puts up for the layup, gets fouled by Reedy. Great sequence from the Rangers.
Rangers have looked really impressive on the offensive side of the ball tonight. This is called closing out the season on a good note. Perryman with 14 points tonight, shooting 5 of 11 from the field.
First free throw knocked down.
Perryman actually has 6 rebounds tonight.
Tied for the leading rebounder with Darrell Brown. Said it earlier, just weird to see Darrell not have double-digit rebounds, but nonetheless done a really good job.
Rangers have been trying to rebound as a team tonight.
Perryman knocks down the second as well, so 52-36 lead. Boyd had some fight in them earlier, trying to close in the lead.
Brown almost had another block.
Extended by Jackson. Rangers got to find their inbound man. McKinney Boyd still pressing. Good job by Monk. Finds the open space. 4-on-2 opportunity. Monk, Euro step layup. No. Finds Steger. Short three-pointer from the corner. Coach Josie is telling Boyd to push this tempo, try to get some easy baskets. O'Brien goes in on Lucido. Good job. Forces a wild pass. Recovered by Jackson. Goes inside on Brown. Goes up for an underhand layup. Can't finish. Sean Radley with an easy opportunity for a putback and missed it.
When Brown is covering somebody, they're not going to get an easy shot at all.
Sean Radley missed the easy putback, but stays the way of Boyd. O'Brien with it. Good defense from Gavin. Gets the foul called against him.
The way the Rangers have played tonight reminds me of how they played in the playoffs against South Garland.
A lot of fighting them, a lot of good passing. This one tonight, though, going to look like it's a victory for the Rangers. 52-39 the lead, growing 13 points. Hopefully continues to get bigger as the game goes on. Second free throw good as well from O'Brien.
The Rangers just need everything to bounce their way.
Brown finds Steger on the inbounds. Back to Brown. He needs sprayed at the court. Good cut from Perryman. Lucido, corner three. He wants another one. Back to Monk. Top of the tee. Knocks it down. Good job from Luke Lucido to find T. Monk on an open three for that one more. T. Monk knocks it down, gets his points. Sits for him. And great job from these seniors stepping up on their night. Playing some really good basketball. A 15-point lead right now with a minute to go. Jesuit all in control. O'Brien goes inside. Nice Euro step move. Finishes the layup.
Rangers need to continue this quick pace.
Lucido finds the open space. Gets it from Perryman. Bounce pass Monk. Receives it. Skip to Lucido. Rangers are going to look to hold here. Bounce pass Perryman, and yep, that's what the Rangers are going to do.
Rangers running four corners.
And Perryman drops the pass, so transition opportunity for Jackson. Skip pass O'Brien, good hop step, finishes the layup. We're just going to take a quick look at the stats with 25 seconds to go. Gavin Perryman with 16, Darryl Brown with 10. Lucido with 9, Simmons, Steger, share 6. Roy, Hatzman, Lynch, and Moore all with 2. McKinney Boyd leading the way. O'Brien with 12, followed by one Alexander with 8, the other with 7, Radley with 5, Madkins with 5, and Jackson also with 5. Jesuit shot phenomenally tonight, 48% from the field, 43% from the three-pointer. Unable to really convert on those free throw opportunities, but the way they shot from the field, it was great. McKinney Boyd, 32.5% from the field, 25% from the three-point line. The seniors are going to check out of the game for the final time in the Jesuit uniform.
This was the perfect way to end it.
This is a wonderful way to end it. The way the guys were able to come together. All the seniors playing their heart out. A really good game from all of them. Everyone getting on the scoreboard. Everyone making an impact on the game. And a night they will not forget.
This win can give the Rangers a whole lot of momentum going into next season.
Both teams showing some emotion right now as it's the end of the season for both teams. You know, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears for these seniors.
Second one good from T-Monk. Hatzman's going to check in for him in the final 13 seconds. Rangers are up 57-44.
And with that, the Rangers close out their season.
Closing it out with a victory, 57-44. Quick few words for myself. Thank you for the past 2 years, everyone who's tuned in, everyone part of the Fellowship of the Flag, the Jesuit student section. And thank you to Mr. Montgomery for allowing me to do something I never thought I would be able to do. 57-44 the score. Nash Crawford signing out.